Hi, how are you? I hope you're okay. This is Elodina Gets. Glad to see you back. Glad to have you back. Um, I've taken a long while without uploading a video. I've been having a lot of things that I've been taking care of. Yeah, I had a sabbatical of some kind, but now I'm back, and I'm great that at least you're here. You're still holding on and waiting for this, and Elodina gets to do things. Now here I am today. And I thank God for that past week that we had. We all got to commemorate the passion of Christ, the crucifixion of Christ, the death of Christ, actually even the resurrection of Christ. And we know it is such an important time for all of us. Actually, that's what I want to speak about today. And I want you to know that I have something cool that you're going to listen up to. Now, what I was thinking, when I was actually commemorating on the death, the passion of Christ, something got me thinking. Because most of the time, it's like we usually try to put a pull on that whole experience of the crucifixion of Christ. One thing we got different religions, and sometimes when it comes to matters God or matters faith, we all get to have at least have a distinction of some kind. This one believes like this one believes like this, and I believe like this. But there's something interesting that I wanted to bring into your attention, and that is because of the Easter holiday that we had or actually the whole meaning, the passion of Christ and his crucifixion and his death. About it. Like for example, me, I'm a believer, I'm a Christian. And it doesn't mean that I'm trying to put off any other belief. I don't have a beef with people in their religions. I want you to choose the faith that you want to believe in and not to be, and not to have people disqualify you because of the faith that you are in. We don't do that. Now, what happens is when I read the Bible in the book of John, chapter 3, verse 16, it tells us, it actually starts with, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. Even before we go anywhere else, for God so loved the world. Now, the world includes you, the world includes me, the world includes even different religions that we have. The world includes Hindus, the world includes Muslims, the world includes even atheists, those who don't even believe in the first place that God exists. The world includes everyone that He created. And God loved mankind. That's why He actually sent His begotten Son. Because He had tried a lot. He had tried a lot to redeem His people. Even as you can see in the Old Testament and all that. He had tried a lot to redeem them. But then now He came to the master plan. The best, according to Him, the best redemption plan was to actually give out his only begotten Son to die on the cross. To actually, first of all, come to us as mankind, to actually feel like mankind would feel, do like mankind would do, suffer, like mankind will suffer. But now for him, it was with a purpose. God wanted to save us. And it was actually him to save all of us from sin. Now, I want to bring out, I know you all you know this story, you have had this, ever since you're in Sunday school, every other time, even when you get the Bible, and even last time we have had some months of pastors preaching about the same thing. But now there's a certain aspect I want to bring to you, and I want you to hit home. Now, as we put that on the cross of our mind, how should we relate with other people? That is now what I wanted to bring into your mind. How should we, if we believe in that, like for example, me, I believe the work of the cross was for all of us, despite your religion, despite your color, despite your tribe, despite your nation or where you come from, despite your social status. Jesus Christ died for all of us, and it's for all of us to be born of Him, for all of us to lift out the sin that we actually got ourselves in. But it's not actually us, because the Bible tells us that we are born of sin. But now when you are born of sin, that is why you get people sin every other time. You just try to do something good, but still you find yourself doing something bad again. All the time. That's why actually we were told to forgive each other 7 times, 7 times. That means you keep on forgiving because people will keep on doing bad things. It's one simple way, it's his sinful nature, and it's not changing anytime soon. Now that's why now we actually forgiven and redeemed through what? The blood of Jesus Christ. It's not anything that I did to get forgiven. It's not anything that you did to get forgiven. It's actually the only thing that you need was to have faith. When you believe that Christ died, and did not only die for any other person, he died for you. When you believe in that and have faith in that, and let it take effect in you. That is now, you start living like that. So, one thing, you don't condemn people. Whether you're in church, whether you are an elder, whether you are a pastor, or whoever you are, you should not condemn people. Because first of all, even the grace of saving you, the same grace, Jesus did not die for pastors this way, or for the elders of the church this way, or for pagans this way. He died the same for all of us. It was once and for all. So how should we relate with our fellow brethren? We should love people. And do you know what love means? Love means even when you fail, even when you are at your worst, I as LG, I'll just come to you and either correct you with love, or first of all, you will actually try to even give you a big hug. I should not condemn you. That is not love. When you have love for your fellow people, you don't even discriminate them based on their religion or based on their color. That is not love. So love each and every person. When you love a person, you don't judge them. You cannot afford to judge somebody. Now this one is just a sinner. I got him the other day doing one thing when you want to. Who told you yourself you're holy? Who told you you're good? Who told you you're right? Did you die for your own sins? And because now it's Jesus who died for the sins of you and that other person you're seeing sinning. That is why you should treat them with love. That is why you should extend. You just extend God's love to every person. Because the grace that died for you is the same grace that died for me, is the same grace that died for that other person, is the same grace that died for that other person. So we should teach every person with love. Don't judge. Love unconditionally. Don't draw lines. I can only associate with Christians. I can never associate with Muslims. What you do, don't argue with Muslims concerning their faith. What they know with their faith is their own. What you know with your Christianity is your own. What you know as yourself as an atheist, that is what you know. It's your own things. So don't try to indulge any other person in it because you're not going to. And you can teach them if maybe they show interest in knowing what you believe in, you can teach them. But don't argue because it doesn't mean that you are right and they are wrong. And even if they are wrong, it just doesn't justify you to feel or think like they're just going to go to hell. Actually, God doesn't want anyone to go to hell. God is a loving Father. And if I stand here and tell you that God is a loving Father, that means I should love even my next neighbor. I should extend love. If I love this God and I speak about him and I teach about him, and I just say all those things and I know about him, I should have love. And I should start by showing it to the next person. So show love to every person. When you have love, you'll serve every other person with integrity. You not give this one the best service and give this other person menial service. You'll give everyone good service. You'll have a clean heart, even when you're collecting somebody. You'll not correct them to keep some papers on yourself, for them to see how big I am, for them to see how wise I am. No, you're correcting them to be good, to be better, even to be better than themselves. Now that is love. Yeah, I want all of us to spread love. We all came out from an Easter holiday, thinking about the mark of the cross. It's a very good message to all of us. Love your neighbors, love your friends, love even those people who are not lovable. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you still keep somebody close to you if they are hurting you. You can love somebody at a distance. That means even if you don't want to have a lot of association with them, just don't have them just because you don't need them. Be mindful of every other person, other than yourself, other than your family. Yes, other than even those who are actually in your own circle. Yeah. Have a nice time. I'm glad. I know you have learned something today, and I know that you're going to, use it to also impact somebody else's life. Bye bye. It's a love for now. Until next time, I love you so much.